for comedy, make a lot of comedy noise. You guys are gonna make these comedians feel fantastic tonight. Every time we bring a comedian up, please make that energy stay right there. But there's one more thing I have to announce before I get out of the way. We have a gentleman and his crew all the way from Phoenix. They've been streaming for us and doing a live interview show on Facebook and the internet. They are called Everybody Has a Story. Let's give them a big round of applause. I'm going to have Chris come up and give us about 45 seconds about what they're going to do, and then I'll get back up for 2 seconds and give your hostess and get this thing on the way. So, Mr. Oh shit, I don't even have music on. Let's do his dance. Put your hands together for Christopher Steen. Hurry up, man. Come on, hurry up. Tell him what you're doing. Tell him what you're doing.
Man, 45 seconds. You've been talking to my wife. How you doing? That's all it takes. You good? Anyway, we are Everybody Has a Story. Now, the premise behind it is we're in a community. We look for people that are doing great things. We're trying to support local growth, local businesses and things like that. We also like to have fun. So I have a podcast called I Want to Be a Comedian. I'm not there yet. Obviously, you didn't laugh off that first joke, so I was testing y'all. So see if I can come back one day. But that's what we do. We're in the back. The back is not just for the comedians. We want to hear from y'all too. If you got a business, you got something, you got a story to tell, you want to come and talk to me for about a minute, because that's all my attention span allows, then you can come holler at me too. So it's called Everybody Has a Story. We're on all the social media networks as well, so look us up. Thank you very much. But did I do it?
That was 43 seconds. This dude is timely. All right. All right, so once again, go ahead and go to Facebook. I am Bobby Johnson, Bobby DJ, Mellow B Johnson. I'll give you my card shortly. I'm going to get out of the way, give you about 30 seconds of a song, and we'll bring your hostess up. Once again, remember, every comedian needs your support, so make a lot of noise, clap your hands, scream, and yell for them. And let the people downstairs know that there's a lot of fun going on in the loft. Everybody scream! Miss Danielle Williams.
It is every year. How you guys doing tonight? Good. I'm loving the fact that they dimmed the lights, but I was praying, please not too low, because then you guys wouldn't be able to see me. It'd be a hot mess up here. Yes, they changed the name and everything, but I look like it's still the same hot spot, right? Yes, Prescott got it going on. This is worth the drive. I'm telling you, I'm not mad at taking a trip up here to Prescott. This is so cool. Where's all my reality TV show watchers out there? We got some people loving reality TV? Yes. No housewives. No housewives. I recently saw a show on TLC, and I'm thinking, this is the Learning Channel. This show is going to educate me. The name of the show was My Sex Life Sent Me to the ER. First of all, I was thinking, I need to get some of that kind of sex. And my sex has never been so hot that I've been sent to the ER. I was like, where are these people having sex at? Second of all, how in the world you gonna go on national TV and tell people that your sex was so good, it made you hurt so bad that you had to go to the ER? Ridiculous! Ridiculous! I know, that's what I said, but hey, that's why they have all these damn reality shows, right? TLC, they're the other channel that brought us My Strange Addiction. You see those people on that show? Licking ashtrays, eating glass. It don't make no sense. I'm like, where do they find these people? And these people are so bold that they're letting the national world, everybody know about their strange addiction. This one lady's addiction was so bizarre. She was getting butt injections. And she was black. I was like, what are you doing? You do not need to get butt injections. Ridiculous. What else is ridiculous? Where's all my daters out there? We got some people dating in 2014, looking for love. We got one lady in the back. You saying, woo, you sitting with a guy. He ain't your man? Oh, he seems to rent a friend you have to rent them. Do what you gotta do. As long as you got some eye candy on your arm, I am not mad at you. I'm telling you. I used to consider myself an equal opportunity dater. I did, you guys. And then I realized that I have never dated a black guy. I know, it's a shame I've never dated a black guy. But look, it's not because I don't like my brothers, because I do. I really do. I love them. Hell, I even got a black brother. So, you know, I love them. I do. But the thing is, and I'm not lying when I say this, I simply have a fear of snakes. Okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not lying when I say this. Okay? I'm not lying. I am not lying when I say this. This right here, this is an apartment, okay? This is a one-bedroom apartment. A tight one-bedroom apartment, okay? I ain't trying to knock out any walls, okay? I ain't trying to do no remodeling no time soon. So no, I cannot get with the brothers. I will love them from like arm's length away. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And in my mind, I'm thinking if I ever did get with a black guy, you know there's going to come a point in the relationship where they're going to want you to get down on your knees. Child, I'm like, I am not trying to be knighted by anybody's sword. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. So no. Brothers, I love you from a distance, okay? I love you from a distance. My friend recently told me, he said he traded in his black BMW for a white BMW. And I said I do that all the time. I trade in my black guys for white guys. I'm telling you, the value is a lot better in the long run. Wow. It is. He's like, wow, don't be mad. Don't hate. Do not hate. Are you guys ready to get this show started? Yes. Dinner and comedy coming to you. Okay. This first lady coming to the stage, I like to call her BB. She is a diva in her own right. I want you guys to give her a warm Prescott welcome. Make some noise. It's Saturday night. Put your hands together for Barbara Bird. Come on, baby. Give me up. How's your weekend, everybody? Pretty good, I guess, if you're here. My name is Barbara Bird, as just said, no relation to Larry or Big. I'm fairly new out here. I'm actually from the East Coast. Everybody else? Really? Yeah, I'm fairly new to comedy too, but so I recently moved out to Phoenix, and people drive insanely fast there. That's one thing I've noticed since I've lived there. I've never seen, really? Have you noticed? I've never seen so many speed bumps in one parking lot. And that's not the joke. Yeah, people drive crazy fast. It's not that we don't have speed bumps in New York, we do. But we call them pedestrians. We do. So, let's see. I lost I talk to myself. Anybody else? Pretty much everybody does, right? Yeah. Some people say, you know, you shouldn't answer yourself. If you talk to yourself, you should never answer yourself, right? I think that's rude. I don't talk back to myself. It's just not rude like that. Let's see what else. I'm recently divorced. Oh. I know I get that reaction a lot. Which I honestly don't know. I'm not too happy about it. It kind of sucks, but it wasn't all bad, and we had our good times. We did. But then we had to leave the reception. Sober out. That's life. I dated a guy about a month ago that I really liked. He was really sweet, nice guy. It didn't work out. I didn't like his wife. She was a bitch. Yeah.
She's always want to know, where are you going? I don't think so. Recently started dating a guy who told me that he was Persian, and then he told me that he's from Iran. And so I was like, why don't you just tell people you're from Iran? And he's like, well, would you tell people you're from Iran? I was like, I don't want to tell people I was dating someone from Iran. Wow, you guys are a great crowd. I'm really nervous. It's literally like I've already been doing this a couple months. Thank you.
You go, girl.
Thank you.
Your word.
So, yeah, it's been a stressful couple of months. Getting divorced and everything, stressful year. And I gained some weight. And I've been going to the gym. Anybody else like dieting, going to the gym? Well, good for you. Yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot. And it's like, the only thing I'm losing is in my legs. And my legs are getting skinnier and skinnier. The rest of me is kind of just staying there for some reason. I'm afraid eventually my legs are just gonna disappear and I'll be like a weeble wobble. So not attractive. Yeah, well, yeah, since I gained weight a couple weeks ago, I was going to a party. And I had to add like another notch to my belt, which just kind of sucks too. And it was really hard, it like took forever. And I figured I probably should have pulled the car over. Probably would have helped, been a lot easier. But yeah. Alright guys, that's my time. I'm Barbara.
I'm just kidding. I'm a good girl. I'm a very good girl who will tie you up and do some things to you. Just saying. You know, I have wants and needs too. And I usually get them when the lights are out and the door is locked. I'm just saying. We got another comedian coming up here. You guys ready? Gotta keep this energy going. Saturday night. Now this guy, his initials are M&M. I've never seen him before. So you're in for a real treat. All right. Mikey Mellow.
Yeah, give it up for Danielle, everyone. What's up? You guys good?
Yeah.
I'm Mikey. I'm from Australia. Yeah. Got some Australians in the audience? I didn't think so. But I live in Sedona, and it's I don't know. It's pretty good. I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't know, scientists discovered recently that there's hard evidence that other universes exist. I already knew that because Sedona is in one of those other universes. That place is weird, man. You guys have got like mass transit out here. We don't have that, but we do have UFOs. And that shit is equally unreliable. One of my favorite places in Sedona is this place called Bell Rock. You know, you guys know, for those who don't know, it's named because it looks like a bell. Very creative. It's a very creative place, Sedona. People go up there for that. But some people actually think Bell Rock is a UFO. Yeah, which I think is ridiculous. Because A, it's identified. It's not flying. See? Alright, it's an object, I'll give them that. It's not a UFO, it's a fucking O. It's an O. We got a lot of, who's been to Sedona? You guys seen those signs out there that keep Sedona beautiful? It freaks me out, man. Like Sedona's like one of those, like it's a beautiful place, but it's like one of those women who knows they're beautiful and then puts up signs everywhere telling people to keep it that way. It'd be like Paris Hilton putting up signs saying, keep Nicole Richie anorexic. It's unnecessary. She was going to do it anyway.
But I do like the signs. You guys should get some out here, like keep Prescott. That would be handy. A lot of people say, she's like, it's Prescott. Do you guys eat biscuits out here? Please. A lot of people say, why'd you move from Australia to Sedona? It must be really different in Arizona. Must be different. I'm like, no, it's actually, there's a lot of similarities. You know, like both places start with an A and end with an A. You know, both have got sacred red rocks that are holy to the native people. You know, and we both have got like really deadly animals. You know, you guys have got like, we've got like 6 of the world's most venomous snakes. You guys have got like 1. You know, it's like, it's cute. It's like, you guys are like a mini golf version of Australia. That's what I'm trying to say. It's cute, I think it's adorable. You got a snake, it's got a little rattle on it, it's like a little baby. It's like, oh, look at that thing. I know, you guys call that like I've heard this, some films telling me, it's called the gentleman snake. Yeah, have you heard that? The rattlesnake's called the gentleman snake? I think, you guys have a weird definition of gentleman. You know, they're like, oh, because he warns you before he attacks you. Like you're in a bar and some guy comes up to you and is like, excuse me, madam, I'm going to rape you later. And then 2 hours later, you're like, well, he did warn me. Now, what a gentleman. Who said chivalry's dead? He probably used his gentleman snake. Oh, yeah. Do we have any UFC fans here? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, it's 2014. You know, it's okay to be gay. I don't think we need UFC anymore. You know, if you want to go into a cage and roll around with some dudes, you know, and pretend you don't like it, you don't have to do that. You know, if you want to have your arm held up against another guy's package, yeah, you don't need to get stuck in arm bars. There's gay bars. So I started training as an MMA fighter. That's what I'm trying to say. And, I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's like probably the gayest thing I've ever done. Right? And it's funny, the only reason I'm doing it is so I can defend myself if I'm ever stuck in like a all-gay hostile environment. You know, like prison. But I'm fucking shit at it, you know, I think it's gonna help. Like, I'm pretty sure my fucking cellmate's gonna be on top of me trying to get a rear naked choke. You know, both of our rears are gonna be fucking literally naked. I'm gonna be tapping. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking tapping. I'm tapping, and he's gonna be like, I'm tapping too. Tapping that ass. Yeah. I don't know, man, I don't get homophobia. That's weird. Like I think all guys are probably homosexual, right? And they need like to be incarcerated for a while to figure it out. You know, it's like you go to prison and dudes like, they try to act all manly about it. They're like, I'm gonna fuck you like the bitch you are. You know, no, man, you're gonna fuck me like the gay guy you are. I'm not gonna enjoy any of this. I'm gonna end this on a impression. Let me see, I'm not really good at impressions, but see if you guys can guess, right? Hasta la vista, baby. Schwarzenegger? No. That's my impression of a German abortion doctor. I'm Mike and Ellie, also have a good night.
Up here on stage. They actually have a $4 drink special tonight. It's called the Giggly Juice. So, you know, if you're here for this show and the second show, you might need some Giggly Juice toward the end of the night. So remember, tip your bartender, tip the wait staff. They're doing a really good job tonight. And get yourself full of some Giggly Juice. It's only $4. You ladies doing okay? Yes. Ladies don't need no Giggly Juice. It's just for the men, right? Yes. Yes, all right. Oh, you got some. That's right, toast, cheers, here we go. All right, ladies, I got a little eye candy coming to the stage for you. He's like a little chocolate morsel. Yes. Melt in your mouth, not in your hands, ladies.
I like that. Me too.
I'm a pimp
show off your hats, show off your tats, show off your arms, legs, chest, show off your back, snap.
That song is one of the worst songs in the history of songs. But when I hear it, damn it, when I get excited, DJ!
Snapbacks and tattoos, snapbacks and tattoos.
Okay. Before I start, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's the worst song in the history of songs. It's very hard to ask a young lady, would you like to dance? DJ, give me an example.
Snapbacks and tattoos, snapbacks and tattoos. Nice whips, fly chicks, all that, cause cash rules. Snapbacks and tattoos, snapbacks and tattoos. Nice whips, fly chicks, all that, cause cash rules.
Fuck it!
Show off your hats, show off your tats, show off your
Okay, come on. We gonna get into this motherfucker, y'all! There is one song I think is worse than snapbacks and tattoos. I've never said once I would love a bitch with an adjustable hat and permanent ink. I've never said that, like never. There's a song that has a dance. I don't know if anybody ever heard the song called Teach Me How to Dougie. Anybody? We got some freaks up in this bitch. Here's the problem with that goddamn song. The dance move looks like a nigga is showering. The whole song, that's not right, that's not. If you've never heard the song, it's called Teach Me How to Dougie. It's by 3 dudes that called Cali Swag District. When the song came out, one of the dudes got shot. Makes me think they should have changed it to Teach Me How to Dodge Bullets, but they didn't. I'm gonna give you an example of what this song and what this dance looks like. Teach Me How to Dougie.
baby, let's move. Can you teach me how to do it? You know what? All I need is a verse.
Shut up! Y'all are stupid in this bitch! I had a shower in this motherfucker, y'all. What's up? How are you guys doing? I gotta address something. Danielle said she didn't mess with the brothers. Anybody mess with the brothers? Like, that's my time, y'all. I love the couple up here. Miss, have you ever been with a black guy? Quick, 3 seconds. 1, 2, oh no. I know you're not, you're walking straight.
You know you're impressed here, right?
We come out here like sparkles and shit, like, we migrate to this motherfucker. You guys are sitting real close and feel like I'm gonna teabag one of your drinks or some shit. You just look up and see black balls and shit. You can't get hit with black balls and have a good day. You can win the lottery and shit. I got the lottery and shit. Oh, black ball! Your day's all fucked up after that. That's what I'm saying. We have some very attractive white women in the front. Make some noise for pink nipples, y'all. How y'all? Make some noise for the DJ Mellow B. Coming out with a dick. Thank you. I don't got that much time, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I have a beautiful baby boy. It's my first child, love him to death. He's biracial though. He's a little mulatto, and that's not a Girl Scout cookie, just so y'all know. I love my son, and here's the problem. Y'all are talking louder than motherfucker. How many black people we got in this bitch? Y'all talking like we had the Oscars in this motherfucker, y'all. Cool. He blows the whistle and y'all be quiet. I like that shit. I need one of those, unless like a rape whistle in this bitch. I love my baby boy. He looks nothing like me. Like he looks nothing like me. Like when Asians see my child, they think he's sleepy. They don't even agree that he is remotely black. I think what you have to do is go on those shows like Maury. Like everyone goes on those shows. And I understand why they go on those shows, because those are fear. I have fear. I'll give you an example. Police freak me out. I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm driving, I see a police in my radio, I change my radio station. Am I the only one? Am I go from Jay-Z to Taylor Swift like a motherfucker, y'all. I got 99 problems with my music. Fear freaks from people. They go on that show because they're afraid of responsibility. But again, I don't know how much time I got, so we're gonna do Maury real quick. In Prescott, let's have some fun. So, here's an example of Maury. Like, if you've never seen this show, it's so fucking ridiculous. Maury Povich. She's gonna get fucked tonight, huh? She loves ranting out there, yelling out shit. I like it. You guys are a fun table. Fuck her tonight, sir. Make sure. Put the thing down on her, real nice. She's like, I want to be on that show. Fuck me. Like, alright, so real quick, like, here's how those shows go. It's so ridiculous, but I'm happy you guys participate for whatever reason, because we're in Prescott and we're having fun and we're making noise and we're all that shit. So, here's how the show goes. Like, there's like a woman and she has like 4 different guys, and like none of them are the father. Like, and then they bring out like the guy number 5 and shit, and everybody boos him and shit. So, just give an example. So, guy number 5, Day-Day, come on out. It ain't mine. No, you don't even got the same hat. That's not my son. But boy always fuck they shit up though. He'd be like, that's alright, we got the results. You ready for the results? You're gonna get excited, but you ready for the results? Well, when it comes to, we gotta open up. When it comes to little DeManuel, DeMarcus, the Junior, Fashizzle, the Izzo, Junior, the 3rd, you are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yes, you are. You guys are fun. I want you guys to enjoy everybody that comes up here tonight. We got a great show, and I want you guys to laugh. I'm gonna do an impersonation and get out of here. People like impersonations. I can only do one really good impersonation. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I gotta represent Midwest, but it's awesome. I like it. This is gonna be my impersonation of my father growing up on the west side of Detroit.
Issues. Oh, poor thing. But he's working through them. This is his therapy. Comedy is his therapy. Alright, if you guys, I know you're enjoying the show, but if you could do me just a little favor, keep your tabletop to a minimum. We want everybody to enjoy the jokes and be able to hear them and laugh and clap and hit the person next to them and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. Alright now, you guys got your phones out? You checking in on social media, letting people know you here at Brick and Bones? No? Ain't nobody checking in? Come on now. Need to check in, let people know where you at. So they can come, tell them what the party is all about, what they missing. Okay, y'all, I need this. This is my little selfish plug right here, okay? I need y'all to like my Facebook page. It's Danielle Comedy Diva, because I understand if you get to 500 likes, Facebook's gonna give you a prize. Yes, and I need a prize. I'm at 355, so you guys can help me. So just like the page, let's all get along, let's all be friends here. Danielle Comedy Diva. For the first person that does it, I'll give you $5. No, I'm just kidding, I'm broke. I ain't giving no money out. I ain't giving no money out. And remember, we have streaming, so people are knowing what's going on here. Everybody has a story, is in the back. They're conducting interviews with the comedians. They're streaming, letting people know what they're missing here at Brick and Bones. Yes, they are. Okay, this next comedian, from what I understand, I don't know how he does it, but he be getting these young things. Girls be requesting him. He be driving up here to make y'all laugh. I ain't gonna lie, because if I did a drive-by by a senior citizen home and I saw him, I'd pick him up too. I would pick him up. Yes, I would. I want y'all to put your hands together, because it ain't every day you get a treat like this. That's right, ladies. Sit straight up in your chair because he demands your attention. You understand? You ready? Yes! That's what I'm talking about. He is funny. He is talented. And honey, he does not disappoint. Put your hands together for Bill O'Connor!
Chasing me, can you imagine? Yeah. Shit, the year I was born, the Dead Sea was still sick. I would be amiss if I came to Prescott. I'm a former New York City firefighter. I'm retired. I would be amiss if I didn't spend a moment to tell you guys how sorry I was about the 19 guys in Prescott and what a great job you did at the funeral. I was up here and you gave them a fine send-off. So give yourself up for that. And I'll never forget it, but you guys won't either. It's a hell of a way to start a comedy show, but I couldn't start without you saying that.
Thank you.
My name is Billy O'Connor. Like I said, I'm from the Bronx, New York. Before you get the ideas, I hate the Yankees. I think it's like rooting for British Petroleum. I'm thrilled to be here. Shit, are you kidding me? At my age, usually at this time at night, I'm already back in assisted living. I've drank my peas, I've jerked off to the Golden Girls, and I'm fast asleep. So being here tonight's a big thrill for me, you know what I mean? I can't get a play anymore. No women want to fuck around with an old goat like me. I gotta tell you, it's been so long since I've been late. The other day I pulled into a tight parking spot. I came twice. How about you? Would you rather be an old man's princess than a young man's slave? No! That fucking line never works anymore. It never works. Hey, listen, honey, I can't fuck worth this shit anymore. But you get perks. I can get you 10% off at Fry's. I can get you $2 off at the movies. There's perks, honey. There's perks. Yeah, one of these other comics was telling me, Billy, you can't get laid in the 21st century? Are you fucking kidding me? He said roofies. That's the fucking answer. Roofies. I took 3 to fucking do it. Even my wives, you know, you girls, you got these fucking excuses, all these bullshit excuses. I'm tired. I got a headache. I've never met you before. But every now and then, I gotta tell you, I get lucky, but what I've done is I've lowered the bar. I've had to lower the bar. I've got the bar so low now, I don't give a fuck what a woman looks like. I don't care. I don't care if she's dug up from, sewn together from dug up body parts. I don't give a fuck. As long as she's horizontally accessible, you know? I had a guy said to me one day, some guy at comics says to me, do you like anal? Do you do anal with the women? Anal? Women that are willing to go to bed with me, they're so fucking ugly, I don't care if they like it in the ears. I just hope they like it in the dark. That's all I do. But I was out at the bar last week. And, like I said, I'm low at the bar, and I spot this likely candidate at the end of the bar, you know? She had lipstick smeared all over her mouth, you know? As if she was trying to attract as much attention as possible to her hair. And she had a big mat of black hair that looked like she combed it with a firecracker. It looked like a fucking dirty Q-tip, you know? Now, she was about as attractive as a pregnant cockroach, you know, but, I mean, the last time I got blown was in the back of a covered wagon, you know what I mean? I'm desperate. So I'm at the end of the bar, and she's staring at me the way a wolf looks at a pork chop, and she turns around and she says, hey, how about buying me a drink? I said, bartender, send Angelina Jolie down there a bottle of Jack Daniels in the store, you know? So I saddle up alongside her anyway, and I start slamming shots at Jack, and this chick looks rough. I mean, she's rough. She had a rough complexion. I mean, Her complexion was so bad, if she laid down on the floor and I took a Jack Daniels and Coke and poured it on her face, I wouldn't spill a drop. I mean, she would make a dildo go limp. I mean, I swear to God, she looked like Yogi Berra with tits. You know what I mean? But I was desperate, so I took my hand and I shoved it down the back of her pants, but this chick don't blink. She don't blink. She says, hey, I got one asshole down there already. So I slide my fucking hand back up, but it don't stop. And finally, in desperation, I say, sweetheart, you want to fuck or what? And she says, well, I didn't, but I do now, you smooth-talking motherfucker. Let's go back to my place. That touchdown, I'm going to get laid, but I'm getting intimidated. I mean, I'm not that well endowed. I'm probably the only guy in the room who can run into a wall with a hard on and break his nose, you know? And this chick is as tough as a $2 steak. But we go back to her place anyway, and she takes off her wig and she puts it on a chair. She takes out her false teeth, she puts it on a fucking chair. She takes off her prosthesis, she puts it next to the chair. And she takes out a glass eye and she puts it on a chair and says, let's go to bed. I said, go to bed, I'd rather stay on the chair, there's more of you there. But I went to bed with her anyway, and she starts blowing me, and I get my prick caught in her hair lip. Now I gotta tell you, I'm fucking loving life. This chick is like a plumber's up. I mean, she feels like she can empty the car and go home with her tank with a soda fountain straw, you know what I mean? I mean, granted, she's got a face like a madman's ass, but it's pitch dark, and at night all cats are gray, you know what I mean? So I take my hand and I shove it down her pants, and I swear to God, it feels like a horse. There's a bunch of notes out of the palm of my hand. I mean, this is a tough chick, and then her pussy swallows my hand. I mean, it's like a mulch machine, you know what I mean? I mean, this fucking thing is like Pac-Man. It's the color line, it's the main thing to be fed. So I try and pull my hand out, you know? But it's one of these Al Pacino pussies, you know? Every time I pull it out, it sucks me back in, you know? Then she says, put the other hand in, put the other hand in. So now I'm fucking really scared. I'm shaking like Paris Hilton at a spelling bee, you know? And I put my other hand in, and I swear to God, I feel like I'm handcuffed. And she says, clap your hands. Clap your hands. I says, clap my hands, I can't. She says, tight, huh? Tight, huh? But you can't go halfway over Niagara Falls, you know? So I get ready to do the deed. She says to me, astonishingly, don't put it all the way in. Don't put it all the way in. I'm hung like Jiminy Cricket. This chick's got a pussy like the Batcave. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping to hit the sides here. You know what I mean? Don't put it all the way in. I fucking slammed it home. Now I'm coming down. I'm riding like I'm coming down the stretch of the Kentucky Derby, right? I mean, I'm fucking plowing like an Iowa cornfield. And finally she gets into it. She says, now, give it to me. Send it home. I said, no, good. A promise is a promise, you know? Now, the only reason I'm telling you this Sweet September love song is because next week's our anniversary. We've been married for 4 years, you know? Come on, you get a chick with a hair up like that, you gotta nail it down. I'm Billy O'Connor. Thanks very much. You've been great.
This next comic coming to the stage is very X-rated. Okay? He was named 2012's most offensive comic of the year. Okay? You have been warned. Don't blame the messenger. Put your hands together for Tampon Man.
up a little. I've been experimenting with Viagra and I don't want my dick to get in anybody's mouth. Sort of like a Gallagher show, the first 8 tables will get wet. I call myself the tampon man, but I'm very religious. I go to this all-black Catholic church in South Phoenix called Our Lady's a Bitch. Body of Christ comes with hot sauce, by the way. I'm dating an Oriental girl now. Her name is One Young Ho. There's a big cultural misunderstanding in our relationship. The other day I said, honey, I feel like a 69. She said, why do you want broccoli with fried rice? White people, where are you? Why do white people come in my neighborhood looking for drugs? You don't see me driving around Sedona looking for stock tips, do you? Stay the fuck out of my neighborhoods. But I will sell you drugs after the show. Any Jews here? Fuck them, cheap bastards. They think the dollar store is too expensive, so they'll drive 30 miles out of the way to find 99 cents for it and shit. Fuck the Jews. And they got a holiday called Rosh Hashanah. Right? That don't sound like a holiday? Don't that sound like a stank black bitch from the projects and shit? Hey, Rosh Hashanah, what rabbi's dick are you sucking? Yeah, the Jews are outside celebrating. You want to blow Jesse Jackson? Us black folks need another day off in February. Yeah. Black people, where you at? In the back? That's where you belong, in the back. Know your role, nigga.
If you're not afraid of black people, you should be now. Scary, even for me. And I'm black. There's always one in the bunch. Always one in the bunch. Well, we have a more mellow comedian coming to the stage now. Let's keep this show going. Are you guys really ready? See, they're not in shock. All right, baby doll, come do your thing. Put your hands together for Jeff Picarelli.
Thanks, Susan. White power. It's a little more scary. No, I'm harmless. I'm a little wallflower. No, it is good to be here in this venue here in Prescott. I love this town. Because usually, it's nice. Because usually I play rough places. In fact, last night I played a redneck bar. And it's so depressing because there's always a woman right by the pool table holding a can of PBR against her black eye. Earl, why'd you do that? It's sad. No, it's good to be here, especially out in the town with you guys, because I need to get out of the house. I had a very rough day today, because I have an 8-year-old daughter, and this morning she smelled weed in my car. Yeah, now she's psychic. Yeah, she told my mom, she goes, Grandma, Daddy's car smells like the rent's gonna be late. And so now I'm grounded, and 32. It sucks, I can't punish my daughter. I can't, you know, because she bruises so easily. And that teacher's nosy. This got awkward, I'm sorry guys. Can I go back to the white power thing? You guys kind of. No, I love my daughter. She's a sweet girl. Her favorite holiday, though, is Halloween. That's her favorite holiday. And a few months ago, she wanted to dress up like Katniss from the Hunger Games. And I didn't let her, because I'm sorry, I don't want her dressing up like somebody I want to fuck. It's weird. It is. So instead, I had her dress up like her mom. And she wore an oversized t-shirt with door-to-door complaining about me. And then she went into her room and drank wine for 6 hours. Because her mom's a drunk whore. Oh no, I love my daughter. I'm a little sensitive though, because things upset me easier when I have a little girl, like, especially when I watch porn. Like, nothing freaks me out more than I'm watching a porn and the girl in the movie has the same name as my daughter. It freaks me out, it's sick. And I know I can't get mad, it's my fault. I'm the one that named my daughter Rainbow Jizz Machine. But it's my grandmother's name. They messed up at Ellis Island. It's supposed to be Gizzoni. And, well, I've not been in a room with this many people staring at me and not laughing since my dad punched me at Toys R Us. The security guard kind of chuckled, so I felt a little bad with my self-esteem. Oh, man. When you have kids, it's tough to go out, especially to the movies, but there's some cool movie theaters in the state, like Harkins. They have a daycare center in the movie theater. That is awesome.
It is. I wish they had those at porn theaters when I was a kid. Because I hated waiting in the car. It's... Okay, wow. Don't pity me, I know. After the show, people walk by, yeah. Hey, Tim, you're great, you're great. It happens every time. Okay, shit! Alright, sorry. Woo. Freaking out now. Alright. Forgot my medicine. Gotta go back to behavior health center later. Some point. No. But we're drinking up tonight. That's always fun, right? It's a bar, yeah? I love drinking. Especially after a hard day at work. I love coming home and cracking open a nice cold Smirnoff Ice. Pomegranate? I'm kidding, I don't drink that. Because I'm a man. You see, the only time a man should ever drink a Smirnoff Ice is when he's done wiping the cum off his lower back, okay? You take the Dunkin' Dynasty t-shirt, you scrub it off, and you go back to TV and watch Property Brothers again. I don't want to come off homophobic, I know what you guys thinking. I'm not, because I did have sex with a man one time, and I thought it was fun. He really put up a fight. He didn't think it was. Oh, that poor kid. I tell you. Man. Never told my girlfriend that story. It would start a fight. I'm still shocked to this day her brother never told on me. That's, yeah, I was pretty happy too. It's like, happy 19th birthday. Ready to go. I don't get incriminated. Yeah, my girlfriend, we've been together 8 years. And it's, you know, it just sucks, no more blowjobs. But there's always an excuse. She's got plenty of those, and it's stupid. She goes, honey, I don't like doing that because that's just gross. I'm like, really? Vaginas are scary. Very scary. And I'll still go down. I will. Because they're very scary. Because you put your ear up close to one, you can hear the echoes of all my broken dreams. You can... My guitar going to the pawn shop. Yeah. That set I did at the comedy loft. Yep. Go back to dry. That's great. I just hope you guys know I'm not proud of where I am in life. I hope you guys go like, you know, like, he knows he's horrible. I do. I'm very much aware of that. It's just sad, because I'm 32. When I was a kid, I had dreams. This is not where I thought I'd be. When I was a kid, I thought at 32, I'd be in my 10th year in the NBA right now. Coming home to my girlfriend, Kelly Kapowski. Yeah. She'd be just my girlfriend, not my wife, because I'm going to milk Zach out of every dime of alimony, that piece of shit. Okay, that got uncomfortable. Okay. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Oh, let me get a hooker tonight. Let's just face it. Where do I go around here for that? Is there like a massage parlor? Right over there? Okay, this table? Okay. Alright. I got my DES check today. We're gonna have some fun. You have a Bank of America ATM? Okay, it'll be a fun night. You can tell your grandkids. Back about the hooker. No, I love getting hookers, but they're expensive. So before I go out, I like to get a title loan first. You know, get my check cash. No, and some people think, you know, if I get a hooker, I'm cheating because, you know, I have a girlfriend I really don't like. And they go, you're cheating. Like, no, I'm not cheating. I'm just outsourcing the job she won't do. You know, it's America, goddammit. And some ladies, they get kind of snobby when they find out you're doing with a hooker. They do. They're like, oh, you paid for sex? You're pathetic, because if you're any good at it, you have to pay for it. I'm like, Grandma, Rainbow Jizz Machine, listen. I have never paid for a hooker in my life, okay? Because when I'm done, I always strangle them. I call it Satan's coupon. I'm an instrument of God's destruction. Thank you. I'll be hiding out in the parking lot. Don't hit me. Thank you.
Some jiggly juice, and if you plan on staying, oh jiggly, what the I was drinking over there? Yeah.
How's it going? Good. Woo! Saucy, I like it. That's what happens when you dance for you guys first. Get y'all worked up. Yeah. My name is Autumn. That is in fact my real name. I was not born in the fall. And yes, my parents are hippies. But not like stinky, like dirty, shitty patchouli hippies. Like cool, like Birkenstock, Obama voting hippies. It's all good. I'm from Sedona too, but I've lived there so long that I don't even call it Sedona anymore. I just call it the Red Rock State Prison. I'm just fucking serving time at this point. It's okay, it's a pretty prison. You can't have as much fun as you can have in big cities, and that's why I love coming to Prescott for this shit. Not only are you guys fun as fuck, but I get to do something here that I never get to do at home. And that's get some strange. Thank you. Thank you, a table of ladies who are also gonna get some strange later. Gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, this table is lubed up and ready to go. Ready to go. Thank you. Get the rapist Anyway. Next show. Get that next show. No, I'm really stoked to be here because in like a big city, you guys can have like one night stands. We can't do that in Sedona. We can't do that because the whole like definition, the whole point of having a one night stand is having sex with someone that you're never gonna see again. Never. That's woo, yeah, I mean, what's your name? I don't care. Fuck it. Yes, that's what I want. Can't do that at home. Because I'm gonna see the same motherfucker 3 days later in the same bar I met him in. Or at the grocery store. Or at Starbucks. Or if things are really shitty at work on Monday. Fucking sorry. I mean, it happened to a friend. I recently quit drinking. No. What? I know, don't be excited, it sucks. It sucks ass. However, I was a dick. It needed to be done. It needed to be done. I was a fucking asshole. I won't go into it now. You can see me later. No, there's things I miss though, like I miss getting roofied. I miss like screaming, yeah, who wants to fuck at the end of the night? I don't do that anymore, I'm just like, it's a sigh, I'm like, oh. Sober again. Still celibate. Sad too, because I love to fuck. Like, it's one of my favorite pastimes. But I'm so like, I have such high standards now. Like, have a job. You know, I used to not care. I was like, what was that? You live with your mom and I have to sneak out in the morning? Who gives a fuck? Now I'm like, need a 401k, a retirement plan. I gotta make sure your car's alright. You have any kids? How many kids you got? How many baby mamas you got? Like, let's really get down to some logistics here before we even go into it. I don't even want to know what your dick looks like yet. It's ridiculous. High standards. Like, I'm looking for an ambitious stoner. I think that they're out there. I think they exist. My whole thing is that I just, like, since I quit drinking, I smoke way more weed than I used to. Do I have any stoners in the house? Yeah! My people. I will see you all after the show. My people. But I need an ambitious stoner because I need a guy that has a job so he can pay for my fucking weed, that's no medical grade, fucking expensive shit. Fucking because I deserve it, because I'm worth it. Right. The other thing I do for myself is I always make sure to buy myself a very nice toy for Christmas. Thank you. We all know I'm not talking about Legos, right? We all know that? It does. 3 different speeds. So I recently, because I broke my other one, and like, you know, you gotta treat yourself. So I got one, and it came in the mail the other day, and I was excited. Just as excited as you were. Just as excited as you're probably gonna be later. It's all good. So, and let me just tell you really quick, I moved into a remodeled shed. That's where I live in a remodeled shed. I love it. But I live off one power strip cord, if you will. So, I'm out in the shed, and mind you, I have 4 roommates all over 60 that live in the main house. So, main house, tiny shed, me. Power strip. New toy. So, I had the day off yesterday, and I'm like, man, it is time. Time to bust this baby out. So, sure enough, like, I get all dressed up, you know, the baby doll, the lace, and the silk, and the boots, and the
So anyway, I deserve it. I like to dress up for me. I like to take care of myself. I think all of us ladies should. Thank you. I know the diva feels the same. We always take care of ourselves. So I have porn on my HD big screen TV because when I see a dick, I want it to be right in my face. I want to see that fucking throbbing cock right there. So I've got my porn on. I'm dressed. I've got the heater on because I like to have my little bearskin rug nice and toasty for when I have my lay down time for my special lady time. So I plug in Bob and I flip him on and fucking the whole house goes dark. I'm like, shit. This is not good. Fuck, it just got worse. I hear, and I'm like, oh fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. And I'm like looking down and I'm like, fucking got a dick in my hand, a pipe and a lighter in the other one. I'm like, fuck, fuck. Don't tell me you don't take a hit when you hit your hoo-ha. Don't, if you smoke pot, you're smoking weed anyway. Just me apparently. These four bitches are standing outside of my house and they're pissed. They're like, Autumn, you blacked out the entire fucking house. And like, I'm sorry, it was special lady time. I think it's alright, you're invited to next week's swingers party. That is my time, thank you very much.
Knitters. He was like, what? Not the other word. Knitters. Yarn, rolls of yarn. Not a group of black people. Balls of yarn. Alright, we're gonna keep this show moving. You people are just getting out of control. We're almost to the end, but I know you guys are gonna stick around. Right? Well, at least this table is, ladies. My people in the center, are you feeling it? They're screamers. They're like, whoa. All right. Put your hands together. Make some noise. This next man coming to the stage, I swear we are related. We are. This is my brother from another mother. Or a distant cousin or something. He looks like him. We got the same nose. We really do. Put your hands together. Show some love for Mike Jeffer.
I heard that too. She's like, damn. Hold on before I get to the stage. She needs a high five. I like Preston, man. I come out here every 2 weeks. I love y'all. Y'all great, man. So give yourself a hand. I'm telling you, I love coming out here. Y'all make me feel so welcome. I mean, you guys make me feel so presidential. I be feeling like Obama when I come out here. We get a police escort in, out. Oh, yeah, you just make sure you go do comedy and you leave right when you're done. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's good. Holidays over. Thank God. You can clap if you guys the holidays are over. Oh my God, I can't stand them. Yo, broke buying people shit they don't deserve. Kids. God, I can't stand kids nowadays. Like, it was so much easier when I was a kid. Like, my mom asked me, what you want for Christmas? I was simple. I'd be like, yo, give me a He-Man, Castle Grayskull, some Transformers. I didn't want much. Kids nowadays, oh, they want everything. Fuck. iPhones, tablets, Beats by Dre, they want $200 headphones. Like, what the fuck are $200 headphones gonna do for you? Dre better be in my ear every day saying new shit. Like, I'm like, new. You gonna like this one. You gonna like this one, real nice. If you ain't doing that, I don't want them. They got phones, they got porn on them. Man, you know how hard it was to get porn as a kid? Porn as a kid? I didn't get porn, I had to use JCPenney magazines and shit. I was stealing my mom's shit. It's mine for at least 2 weeks. 2 weeks. She's like, where my magazine at? Gotta sneak it back in and shit. It's all hard and crunchy. Like somebody threw it in the pool and shit. That was my childhood. My childhood. You know what they all do? You know, speaking of shit, they did come out with some sexier underwear for men. You know? Ladies, would you like a sexier line of underwear for us? I think we deserve one. I mean, we have underwear that make us look good when we got them on. You know, we put on some boxer briefs and, you know, we standing there posing like, okay, all right. You know, but that's it. Like, fellas, you could come home from work, see your girl panties on the floor and be like, where is the sexy ass that was in those? And go hit it, you know? She's not coming home and seeing your underwear on the floor and saying the same thing. No. Our underwear ain't sexy on the floor. There's nothing, and you can tell by the way ladies pick our underwear up and shit that it's not sexy. They always gonna be like, You're like, did she just pick my underwear with a broom? Wait a minute. Then she'd be putting the laundry in the washing machine. She'd be sitting up there taking your drawers. I'm like, hey, why are you holding my drawers like that? Like there's some Spider-Man underwear. I'm a grown-ass man. Ain't no doo-doo in there. Ain't no doo-doo. Ladies, you gotta understand, we sweat differently, okay? That's all that is. That's just a little sweat, okay? Just a little. Tell her, sir. Like, sometimes we gotta throw them motherfuckers away. Should never be found. Never. Couples in here. Couples, where you at? Make some noise. You didn't sound too happy, y'all.
Anniversary.
Anniversary tonight. Tonight? How long y'all been together? Y'all married? Y'all married? Look, man, I'm getting conflicting shit right here. He like, yes. He like. I go home with him sometimes. How long y'all been married? 5 years. 5 years? Yeah, y'all keep that love shit. I'm single, y'all. I'm single, y'all. Look at that noise. We don't want nobody to love us. We don't care. We don't care. You know. It's not that I don't want love. I just rather be liked. Okay. What I've learned is women treat you a hell of a lot better when they like you than when they love you. Fellas that are in a relationship know this, okay? When they like you, oh my God, when they like you, they go to bed wearing sexy ass lingerie and stuff. You be like, just t-shirt, panties. You be like, oh my goodness, make your sexy ass in the bed. When they love you, oh my God. The shit they get in the bed with, it'd be like thick walrus skin pajamas and shit. Just thick as hell. Got a fucked up hair wrap on, looking like Captain Jack Sparrow and shit. We be mad, you be getting in the bed, getting up, coming out the bathroom and shit, looking like a Somalian pirate. We be in the bed like, this is bullshit. Then y'all try to cuddle with us, we turn over all hard. Like, I don't want to cuddle with you, you're hot. You are hot, okay? When they like you, they give you spontaneous shower sex. That spontaneous shower sex is great. All right, you be in there minding your own business, just showering. They'll just pull it in and just step in, and then they'll seduce you. Fellas, this is how you know they're seducing you, okay? Because they'll let the water flow on them and they won't blink. They'll just look at you, they'll just stare. That's seduction, okay? Just in case you didn't know this, fellas, that means they want dick, okay? It's seduction, okay? When they love you, they ain't getting in there to give you no pussy. They get in there because they are late for work and you are holding them up, okay? They gonna jump in with a fucked up shower cap on and shit. Looking like Toadstool from Mario Brothers and shit. You in the shower mad as shit like, He's like, you wanna do something? He's like, nope. I'm just gonna rinse off. You can get it. You got it. You got it. I'm good. Now, you know what the funny thing is? I'm getting older. This year I'm gonna be 35. I know everybody getting older, but I'm gonna be 35 this year. You don't have to clap, don't worry about it. It's something I'm going through, okay? And a lot of my friends, they tell me, they're like, you know, a lot of my guy friends are like, well, you know you're about to be 35, you know what that means, right? I'm like, what? I'm like, what does 35 mean? I mean, you're gonna have to start eating ass. So that's the pivotal age that you start doing this at 35? I didn't know this. And I was like, yeah, because you know, when you got out of high school, that's when we started eating pussy. And I was like, that is when you started eating pussy. Because you couldn't do that in high school. You couldn't eat pussy, you couldn't suck it. Because all those people were nasty in high school. We knew they was doing it. We knew who was doing it. No one shared sodas looking like, waterfall, waterfall. No. But it's like, you have to start eating ass. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I'm ready. Like my image of what ass tastes like. This is just my image, y'all. Because I haven't done it. I'm still 34, right? But I imagine it tastes like a battery that's been sitting in the sun all day and shit. It's just well beyond its time. It's real rusted and shit like that. But I was like, I can't do it. I was like, you know what? You know, and I had a girl, you know, tell me, she was like, well, you never had anybody do that to you? I was like, hell no. She's like, well, you wouldn't want nobody else? Like, no. And you know, matter of fact, this relationship is over because you are way too comfortable and confident in your ass-eating skills, okay? Any woman that's that confident, like, that's nothing to brag about. So you need to let somebody do that for you. I was like, no. Because, first of all, what comfortable, manly position do you get in to have somebody eat your ass? Fellas that's getting their ass ate, what is the manly position? Because I can't lay down on my stomach and stick my ass out and let it spread my cheeks. I just can't do it. Manly. I just can't feel like a man and do this. Thank you. And then I'm supposed to lay on my back, missionary style, and spread my legs. No. Shit just doesn't work for me. When y'all figure this out, let me know. Please let me know. Okay? Somebody gonna come to me after the show, look here. I had my ass ate. I'm gonna tell you, here's the best way to get it done. If what you gonna do, go decide and argue everything. Oh, please, sir, stop before you even do this. Before whoever you are that's been wanting to tell me this since they heard this start. Don't tell me, I don't give a shit, okay? Alright, y'all, you know what? I'm about to get out of here. I hope you guys stay for the second show. I'm gonna work out some different jokes on the second show. It's gonna be good times. Like, who's gonna stay for the second show? Solid. You know you guys can find me on Facebook too. I need more friends. By the end of the show, I want at least 4 friends. So pull out your phones and add me on Facebook. Mike B. Dapper. You know, y'all white. Y'all should know how to spell Dapper. No? What kind of rude? I'm wrong for saying y'all know how to spell? Express it. Let's assume you guys are doing good for yourselves. Shit, it's a compliment. All right, that's my time, y'all. Y'all been great.
I told you, he got swagger. Keep it going for Mike Dapper. Yes. Hopefully he'll get his 4 friends. You guys can keep your phones out because we're gonna wrap this show up. Preston, you guys have been amazing. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys have been fantastic. Want to keep those phones out because at the end of the show we want to take a bunch of pictures. We want you guys to post them on social media, let people know what they were missing here in beautiful Prescott, because after all, you are our paparazzi, right? Spread the word, show some love, spread the word. And don't forget, I need you guys, we're going to be doing a big toast at the end of this first show, so if you're drinking, order up another drink. Get ready to close out those tabs, so we do have another show that's going to be starting starting here shortly, so remember, $4 giggle juice, not jiggly juice, giggle juice. Jiggly juice, giggle juice. It'll make you feel good no matter what. So special up tonight, $4, so if you haven't had it, you might want to get it, because like I said, we're going to do a toast at the end of the show. All right, our last comedian, you guys ready? Y'all got the show, so y'all make some noise. Yes. And after all, he put on his Sunday best for y'all today, so y'all better put your hands together. Show some love for Manny Hernandez. Look at him, check his phone, check his phone. Got to pay back. Revenge.
All right, how you guys doing? Man, you guys look nice up here. Don't take my picture, I'm on probation. You laugh, I'm gonna tell you in a minute what happened. Anyways, I dressed up for you guys and I hope you appreciate it. I did dress up. I don't like dressing up because every time you see like a Latino wearing a shirt and tie, everyone wants to ask him the same question. So how was court? Fuck you for laughing at that. That shit ain't funny. I'm just up here trying to get strange like Autumn and shit. That's what I'm trying to do. I want a girl with a pussy and take the pants off and the pussy smell like pie, and that's what I'm looking for tonight. I'm having fun. I was hanging out with my sister earlier today. I was hanging out with my sister. My sister's lesbian, all right? And I've got a problem with my sister being a lesbian, but the thing is, she's like the butch one. And there ain't nothing scarier than a butch Latina lesbian. It's scary is what that shit is, man. Because everything with her is about being lesbian. Right? Brother, you don't understand me because I'm a lesbian. And I'm more than a sister, I'm a lesbian. My dude, cut it out. We can all tell you're fucking lesbian. You know? It's like me, obviously. I'm Mexican. I'm Latino. But you don't see me walking down the street with rice and beans in my hands and everything. You know? Manny, why you got rice and beans in your hands for? Because I'm a beater, I say. That's why. You know? You don't see white people running down the street yelling out their credit scores and shit, you know? 725! 725! That's ridiculous. Grew up in a house full of women. Which has a lot of drawbacks. Man. Because you know, being Latino, you know, you grow up, you want to be hard, you want to be gangster. You know, that's how I wanted to be growing up. I always wanted to be hard, and you know, I was watching movies like American Me and everything like that. I wanted to be badass, you know? I couldn't be gangster and hard. First of all, I wear contacts. You can't be gangster and wear contacts. You can't. You know, you can't have a problem with the dude in the neighborhood and be like, hey, if we got a problem with that BSN? You got a problem? Someone's got a camera right there. Shit, hold on, fuck. Hector, you got my solution, bro? Fuck, you know. You're lucky I got astigmatism, bitch. You know, you lose all your street cred is what happens. You lose all your street cred. I like it though, everything's going good. I got married a few years ago, I liked it. When I got married, I wanted my wife to be hard. I wanted my wife to be gangster, so I got my wife from East LA. That's right, I got me a chola wife, that's what I got, man. But we've been married for 5 years, so now she's like a reformed chola. She is, you know, she's got a good job and good credit, and the eyebrows grew back, you know, she's reformed, is what I'm saying. Driving bad, man. My wife Nikki already had, you know, she already had 2 kids and everything. She had 2 daughters. We got married, and then we decided to plan a pregnancy, which is weird because let's be honest, Latinos, we don't plan pregnancies. Let's be honest, we're fucking fertile people. 2 weeks after a quinceañera, like there, you know, shit. And it's weird because you tell people you're planning a pregnancy, and everyone wants to give you tips on how to have sex like you forgot. It's true, like, you know, everyone's trying to give you tips, you know, because she already had girls. She had girls, so everyone wants to give you the tip on how to get the boy. You know, if you want a boy, you should try it this way. If you want a boy, you should try it that way. If you want a boy, you gotta buy her a Coach purse. Well, that was her idea. So I went ahead, I had my cousin Isaac give me advice. Now here's what's really weird. My friends are giving me advice on how to have sex with my wife. But they're telling me in a way like this is how they want to have sex with my wife. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about? So I got my cousin Isaac, right? He's got all boys. So he's trying to tell me the secret on how to have a boy. You know, it's all like, you know, the conversation started out normal and then it got weird. Like the conversation was like, bro, dude, if you want to have a boy with Nikki, you know what you gotta do, man? You gotta go to the sex store, bro. You know, they got sex store, they got rings you can put on, like beachy dolphins and beavers and everything. They vibrate, you know? I think Nikki would like that a lot, you know? I know I would. You gotta be careful too, you gotta have fun with it, man. You know, tie her up too, man, tie her up. But you gotta be careful when you tie her up because that post on the other side of your bed is kind of loose. So I'm like, hey! It's my wife, man. My Nana tried to give me sex advice. First of all, my Nana's 95 years old. Okay, and when you have like an old Latina woman in your life that's 95, she still believes like in witchcraft and shit, you know? Like the first time she doesn't know anything about technology. The first time I told her I got a DVD, she thought I was a fucked up venereal disease. I mean, that's... So my nana is trying to give me sex advice. The sex advice doesn't even make any sense. Alright? My nana's sex advice is like this. Mijo, when you're having sex with Nikki, mijo, whatever you do, don't go down on her, mijo, okay? Don't go down. I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear that, mijo. No te comas la panocha. No te comas la panocha. ¿Sabes qué? You're gonna swallow the baby, mijo. You're gonna swallow the baby. You're like... So we got pregnant. Had a beautiful baby girl. Had a girl, Natalia Sophia. And I love her, I do, And when I found out I was having a little girl, the first thing I did first, obviously, was, I took the coach purse back. Because, I saved that receipt. I saved that bitch. So me and my wife, married a while, and, we're having some problems in our marriage, And so usually when you have a problem in a marriage, you try to fix it. We went to marriage counseling, we saw a priest and everything. And, her big idea actually was she wanted to have a boyfriend. And so, which I don't condone. I don't believe in that. And so we get in this huge fight, right? We get in this huge fight, and she wants a divorce and everything, and so it got real ugly and real nasty. And then she got mad at me in the fight, because she got mad at me. Because first of all, okay, look, I tried to set her on fire. Now look, we're Mexican. We take the vows seriously. Death do us part. Well, I said tonight, bitch, one of us is gonna die. So needless to say, I went to jail. Because the police don't believe in marriage. That's what it is, I think. The police don't believe in marriage. I got my divorce. I got my divorce in jail. I had to go to jail for like 3 months, right? And it's weird because you go to jail, and I was going for a long period of time, so they want you to join a gang. Right? And I couldn't join the Mexican gang because, like I said a couple minutes ago, I'm not hard, I'm not gangster. I couldn't join the Mexican gang. I don't speak Spanish. Okay? I couldn't be in the black gang because I'm too big. It's my story, fuck you. Alright, so I wanted to join the white gang. I wanted to join the white gang because, that's right, because they got good benefits. And that's all you want. Medical and dental, that's all you really care about, it was hard, man. I got a divorce in jail. And that sucks. When you get a divorce, first of all, a divorce is a very humbling experience. It really is. Like, a divorce will really determine your self-worth as a person. It does. It does. Like, if you think you have shit, get a divorce, and the state will tell you how much shit you're actually worth. Okay? In my divorce, you know what my wife got? In my divorce, my wife's self-worth was having the house, the car, and the kids. You know what I got in my divorce? Fucking a drinking problem, low self-esteem, and a copy of the movie Beaches. That's all I got in my divorce. But I'm happy now, though. I'm happy. I got custody of my daughter. And I like it. I like that, I do right by my daughter. I do. We live in a nice neighborhood. And when I say a nice neighborhood, I mean it's white. It's a white neighborhood. It's nice. The only thing that sucks about living in a nice white neighborhood, though, is whenever I'm in the front yard doing like the landscaping, all the white people come up to me and they want me to do estimates on their houses and shit. So here's what I found out living in a white neighborhood. Here's what I found out. I found out that I'm a little racist. I am. Here's what happened. This is the most embarrassing story you're ever going to hear someone say. So there I am, I'm in the front yard, and I'm doing my thing with my landscaping, right? And a U-Haul truck pulls in across the street. So the U-Haul truck comes out, and the guy comes out of the car, and he's this big choloed out dude, right? Fucking bald head, Raider Nation tattoos and shit, And he pulled out a couch from the U-Haul, and he put it in the house. So I went up to him across the street. I walked up to him, I said, "Excuse me, sir, what do you know about these neighbors moving in across the street?" Because I'm assuming he's the mover. Right? Okay, so he looked at me kind of crazy. And he's like, "They're good people, eh? They're good people." I was like, "Oh, they're good people. All right, cool, no problem." So I walked away. I got to my house. Right before I got to the door, the cholo yelled at me, "Hey, Vato! I'm playing with your homes. My name's Jose, and you're your neighbor. What's up?" And I got scared, right? I went in the house. I started locking all the doors and the windows in my house. My daughter Sophia's on the couch.